Hello, folks, and welcome to 405 Unfiltered. I am your host, Steve Long, broadcasting here from Edmond, Oklahoma. 405 Unfiltered is a new podcast based out of Oklahoma here. Mostly a music podcast. Going to be playing some local music from bands here in the Oklahoma area. Also going to be doing some topics, of course, will vary from week to week. Just basically depends on what I feel like talking about that week. Sometimes might have some political topics, but probably not very often. Mostly just talking pop culture, current events, opinions, remarks. Like I said, whatever I decide to talk about from week to week. So we are going to be doing this Sunday nights here on KLRNRadio. So I hope you enjoy the show and tell all your friends about it. So before we get into the music, I did want to say one thing, one remark here about the World Series. For the first time in 1908, the Chicago Cubs have won the World Series. They beat the Cleveland Indians 8-7 in the 10th inning of the 7th game there in Cleveland. Now, I'm not necessarily a Cubs fan, so to speak. My dad was a Cubs fan. He grew up in Chicago, up in the Chicago area with his family. And there was a big... Of course, there was a big rivalry between the Cubs fans and the White Sox fans, but he was Cubs fan, and I kind of took, I guess, the White Sox in that rivalry. Although actually, I'm a Seattle Mariners fan as far as baseball goes. But in any case, I did cheer for the Cubs in this World Series as kind of an honor to my dad, who did not get to see his Cubs go to the World Series. So, way to go, Cubs, and see what happens next year. So, we're going to go ahead and get started with some music. We're going to start things off with a song by my band, Get Fired. The song is called Garbage Man. Enjoy.
Microcosm. 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 Living in a test tube, big brains watching me, riding on a clipboard, words that I can't read. Then I wake up in a greenhouse, vines attached to me. On the other end, they're pumping life into an organic TV. Microcosm. 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 Wake up behind the wheel of my S15. My brain is short of oxygen, the periphery of a dream. I'm cruising past the speed of light, outer space is my new scene. Or a show that I saw on TV that continued beyond the screen. Microcosm. Microcosm. Microcosm.
City in a jar. How I wonder where you are. Are you among the distant stars? My city in a jar.
Microcosm. Microcosm. Microcosm.
All right, you were just listening to Microcosm by Pulpit Red, and before that was Don't Make Ghosts with their song Upside of Sorrow. Be definitely checking them out. They've got some shows coming up. I'll be announcing those as I hear about them. Speaking of upcoming shows, I did want to announce some before we got on to our next set of music. Just a few here that are coming up in November that I know of. Monday, November 7th, that would be tomorrow, at Sauced on Paseo. Actually, my band Get Fired will be playing out there. This Friday, November 11th, at Your Mom's Place, Cabot Unknown will be out there with KLRNRadio and Promised Land. Also at Your Mom's, on Saturday, November 12th, they're holding a Veterans Day celebration. They're going to have some bands out there, including Six Gun Onslaught, Dark Volley Harvesters, Evan Phillips, and a lot more. Friday, November 18th, at Your Mom's Place, the Stinky Gringos and LFNC will be there. Also on Friday, November 18th, up in Tulsa at the Fur Shop, the Busty Brunettes will be there with Breakfast and Get Fired. If you are in a band here in Oklahoma, be it Oklahoma City or the surrounding area, or Tulsa and the surrounding area, you can let me know that you're going to have some shows, and I will announce them on the air. Just send me a message at 405unfiltered@gmail.com, or you can check me out and send me a message on Facebook. Just go to Facebook and look for 405 Unfiltered and send me a message there, and I'd be glad to help you out and announce your shows. Also, if you want your music played on the show, same thing, same drill. Just send me a message and I'll get you on there. All right, going to play some more music. This one is a new one by Kinda Creepy. It is called Mechanical Turk.
Cause you never wanna go, then you never know who's there.
right, wrapping up that set was Hard to Get by the Easy Lovers. And before that, we played Plan 9 from Outer Space by the Costanzas. And of course, starting off that set was Mechanical Turk by Kinda Creepy. Next thing I kind of want to chat about is a few local wrestling events. Not sure if you folks are into wrestling. It's kind of fun to go out and watch some of the local federations have their events. So here's a few that are coming up in the next week. Saturday, November 12th, the United Wrestling Entertainment will be holding an event at the Cherokee Nation Gym in Tahlequah. Also on Saturday, November 12th, Compound Pro Wrestling will be in Tulsa at the Perfect Practice Center. Sunday, November 13th, Mid-South Wrestling Alliance will be out at the Plaza Mayor in Oklahoma City, and that's the old Crossroads Mall. All right, well, let's go ahead and get back into some music. This one is the band WMD. The song is Cities Alive.
your stuff. Set to fail from a young age, and we're still failing in our older days. We weren't taught to hit the market. We were finished from the start. Chance. No, we never stood a stance. Brought up like this, and you raised us like that. A lifetime of screams full of false heroes, following the wages with the most zeros. Set to fail from a young age, and we're still failing in our older days. We weren't taught to hit the mark. We were finished from the start. I look towards home in these situations, making bad decisions out of desperation. We cut a little hair just to stretch a little there. Hands careless sneezed or scraped from this wear and tear. Set to fail from a young age, and we're still failing in our older days. We weren't taught to hit the mark. We were finished from the start.
Alright, that was Joey My Side and the Sorrows with their song Heroes. And before that was Fight Fair by Caught Stealing. And of course, starting off that set was Cities Alive by WMD. Next segment I think I'm going to probably do every week is called Once Upon a Time in America. And what I'm going to be doing on that is essentially talking about an event that happened on this day sometime in American history. So tonight, I'm going to be talking about, very briefly, in 1861, on November 6th, Jefferson Davis was elected President of the Confederate States of America. Now, Jefferson Davis was born in 1808. He was a colonel in the Mexican-American War. After that war, he was appointed a U.S. Senator by the governor of Mississippi. And in 1853, upon the election of President Franklin Pierce, he was appointed Secretary of War. And he served in that capacity until the end of President Pierce's term, after which he was elected to the U.S. Senate. And then he resigned this position when the state of Mississippi seceded from the United States. Now, although Davis wanted to serve as commander of the Confederate armies, he actually was the first choice for President of the Confederate States of America due to his strong political and military credentials. Of course, he served as President of the Confederate States of America until it was dissolved in May of 1865, after which he served a prison sentence that lasted 2 years. at Fortress Monroe in Virginia. He died in December 1889 at his home in New Orleans, Louisiana. So, a little bit of interesting trivia for you. Kind of redundant there. Alright, gonna finish up here with some shout-outs to some various podcasts that I like to listen to. The first one comes to mind is The Most Wonderful Wonder. It's hosted by Jeremy and Holly Hall, and kind of hard to describe. It's kind of a history podcast from a unique perspective, and they play a little bit of music there, kind of folk music more than anything else. And that is every other Wednesday. And if you just search for Most Wonderful Wonder on the internet, you should be able to find that. You definitely want to check that out. It's a good one if you're at all a history buff. Also, a wrestling podcast that I listen to on a weekly basis is called Around the Ring. That is hosted by Dave and Floyd, actually right here on KLRN. And you can listen to that every Monday. A couple other podcasts that you can listen to here on KLRN. America Off the Rails with Rowdy Rick Robinson, and that is a daily show every weekday. Every Sunday are a couple of shows here on KLRN. Finding Common Ground you can hear at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. And then right after that is Opinion Nation News, hosted by Bryce Robbins. A few other podcasts that I listen to that are worth mentioning. I actually listen to quite a few Star Wars podcasts. I'm kind of a Star Wars geek. But some of them worth mentioning. One of them is called Full of Sith. If you want to check that out, just go to fullofsith.com. That's a good one. Another one is called Best in Galaxy, which isn't necessarily your standard talk about Star Wars news podcast. It's kind of like a skit show where these comedians do like sketch comedy based in the Star Wars universe. Really, really funny, very interesting. If you want to check them out, just go to Twitter and go to SW Best in Galaxy. It's a good one to check out. Another Star Wars podcast I listen to is actually, again, not necessarily a Star Wars news podcast. They mostly talk about books, like Star Wars literature. The name of that podcast is Tarkin's Top Shelf. And you can find that also on Twitter by going to Tarkin's Top Shelf. So that is actually it for the show tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to do this every week. Can't make any promises. But we'll be here every Sunday here on KLRN Radio. And have a good night, and hope you enjoy your week.